Well. What you know, everyone? We made it, everybody, Outly. We made it to season 5 of the Tom and Friend Storytime series. And I am so happy that you are here, Outly. Season 5, Episode 1 of the Tom and Friend Storytime is now upon us. During our final final episode, Alley, of season 4, Alley, of the Tom and Friend Storytime series, we talked about all engine go story about Tomet, Sandy, and Carly, Alley, in episode 10 of season 4. And now we are here for season 5. So let's get started with the very first story today for episode 1 of season 5. This story is Toby the Tram Engine, a Tom and Tank Engine brand story from 1991. So hop on board and explore the island of Sodor. Toby is a tram engine. He is short and shiny. He had cow catcher and a side plate. He doesn't look like a steam engine at all. Henrietta Alley used for 9 freight cars and rail on behind her, but now they are only 3 to four because the factory shed Alley they are good. Their factory sent them to good mostly by truck. The cars, busted and truck dolly are offering to have accident, and Toby always careful, and he doesn't have accident for years. But the busted alley are Catherine alley, and Henrietta is empty alley. The busted are crowd, and Henrietta alley empty alley. I can't understand it, said Toby sadly. People come to see Toby alley, but they always laugh and stared, and isn't quietly and old fashioned, they say. They make Toby so cross. One day one day a lady and a cattle gentleman alley with a little girl alley and boy dead nearby. The gentleman looked important alley, but night. He was, of course, Sir Topham Hatt, but Toby didn't know it yet. Come along, grandfather, called to the children. Do look at the engine. Fine tram engine, Deputy Stephen said, the Southampton the gentleman. Is it electric? Asked Bridget. Wolf hit Toby crossly. Shut, said her brother. You are offering him. But trams are electric. They aren't, Bridget. They're most likely, said South the gentleman. But this is a steam tram. May we go on it? It may we go on it? Its grandfather asked the children. The conductor had begun to blow its whistle. Stop shouting, said the Catherine gentleman, and raised his arm up, and they all reveled into Henrietta. Hip, hip, hurry, chided Henrietta, as she rattled along behind Toby, but Toby did not sing. Electric indeed, he shouted. What poor being a steam engine. The gallant gentleman Outley and his family climbed out at the next station. What's your name? He asked. Toby, sir, said the tram engine. Thank you, Toby. For a very nice ride, said the gallant gentleman. Thank you, sir, said Toby, politely. He feels much better now. This gentleman, he thought, He's a gentleman who knows how to beat an engine. The children came every day for 2 weeks to see Toby and Henrietta. Sometimes they rolled in with the carriage alley, and sometimes in the empty car. On the last day of their vacation, the driver invited them into his cab. Everyone was sorry that the gallant gentleman and his family had to go away. Goodbye, said Bridget and Stephanie, and thank Toby and its driver. Beep, beep, whistled Toby. Come again soon. We will, cried the children. They waved until Toby was out of sight. The month passed, and Toby had a few cards, and pulling ever before, the passenger traveled on the tram line. It is our last day today, said the driver. Sadly, one morning the managers said that we must close the line. The day everyone wanted to chant of the last ride with Toby and Henrietta. Henrietta had more passengers, and she said could manage. They rolled in the car and the crowd into the rate van, and the conductor didn't have enough ticket to go around. They traveled and along the passenger joked and sang. Goodbye, Toby, said the passenger. After all, we are very sorry that your line is closing down. So I am, said Toby sadly. Now, just give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I need to take care of something. All right. Back to the story. All right, back to the story, you guys. Back to our story. The last passenger left the station alley, and Toby puffed slowly to his shed. Nobody wanted me, Toby thought. He went unhappily to sleep. The next morning, at the shed door were still open, and Toby woke with a start. His driver was waving a piece of paper. Wake up, Toby, he shouted. Listen to this. A letter came from the gallant gentleman. Toby, listen, Ollie. But I'm ignorant to tell any more, or I should. Born the next story. If you want to read the next story, it's called Thomas Break the Rule. Well, that story is not gonna be in the episode out shortly, but I'll tell you now about thumbnailing. Well, there you have it, folks. That was episode 1 of season 5 of the Tom and Friend Storytime series. Toby did learn, Allie, that being a tram engine and going to the railroad was a very great story, Allie. What will happen? And I know you guys are asking me, what will happen in episode 2, Allie, of season 5 of the Tom and Friend Storytime series? Well, you are going to have to see when you watch episode number 2, Allie. But that is a story for another day.